Hi everyone, Stephanie here with All Mom Does, and I have holiday on the brain, probably like you. So it's November, we're coming up on Thanksgiving in a couple of weeks. So we decided to host a Friendsgiving in order to get the kinks out and be sure that we're really prepared for Thanksgiving Day. So we do a Friendsgiving actually the very first Saturday of November, so really early in the season. So I realized in prepping that I've never actually made stuffing because my husband does that every year, so why would I ever bother learning? But I decided this year I do want to learn how to do it. We typically just divide and conquer all the dishes. So I thought I'll video it and take you guys along as he shows us how to make stuffing. So here we go. Okay, so on the cutting board, I chopped up a bunch of bread for my stuffing. I like a combination of sourdough and French bread. You want to chop it up into sort of small bits just like this and leave it overnight because you want it to get nice and dry for the stuffing. This is 2 pounds of bread and we have 12 guests for Thanksgiving dinner, so this should be plenty. Okay, so we put the bread into a large bowl and then I have my husband chopping celery and onion, 4 cups of each. And then you're gonna have 2 tablespoons of sage and then 1 cup of parsley. So get that all chopped up. Okay, so now take a 1.5 cups of butter, put it on the stove to heat, and then once that's melted, you're gonna pour in your onions and your celery, and you're gonna let that sweat for how long, honey? 15 minutes. Okay, so that's been on for about 15 minutes. We now turned off the heat, and to that mixture, we added
in a cup of chopped parsley, we added it in our sage, we added in a tablespoon of thyme, a tablespoon of oregano, 2 tablespoons of poultry seasoning, and 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning.
Okay, we're now taking that mixture and just pouring it over that bread and mixing it all together. Okay, so that's all nice and mixed. It looks so good, it smells so good, and then we're just gonna pour it all into this foil pan. Okay, now to the mixture.
Okay, so this is 2 cups of stock and an egg. You do not want to use all of this at the same time. You want to do a drizzle, and then you want to do a check. So you want it to be like a consistent, like spongy, like a lot goes, or a little goes a long way with this stuff. So just measure with your heart and do like a squeeze test. That's still pretty dry. I'll add a little more as it goes along, and that'll be enough. Okay,
last step, we're wrapping it in foil, and then we're putting it in the oven for 90 minutes at about 350.
Yep.
I forgot to video the final product, but here is a picture, and it was absolutely delicious. Happy Thanksgiving.